Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Brian Bayo. And Siggy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running. Swings through that.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, well, you better top it out, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit. Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Next to hit, number 23. First pitch, and he just misses. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
1 out, bases empty. That misses, and the count is even 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And the batter now, Frank Thomas. Next offering is fouled back.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. Cruz under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Back here at Fenway Park, and today's starter, Kyle Bradish. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Now at the plate, Jaron Duran. Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
And Devers hits that one, and that is that. Back inside Fenway Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Duke Snider. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boo Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Bayo He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might have...
Tosses across the first, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the... Back here in Boston, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. The right-hander back to work. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 1-0. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Luis Robert now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one is absolutely belted. Snyder ranging back. Big Dog's got it even. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Big-time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
2 runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the dirt, 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neill Cruz. He's coming off a 3-hit game at Sunday's series finale. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Red Sox leading it by 2. Bottom half of inning number 2. Kicks and fires. Into center. Snyder settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting in, the designated hitter today.
And next is the designated hitter, Cedane Rafaela. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back now at Fenway, Anthony Santander at the plate. Strike 1. Santander hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Late on that fastball. And ball one.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Kicks and deals. Got it. Here's Adley Rutschman.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The Orioles trailing by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Line drive, base hit right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Red Sox by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for the Orioles. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park at the plate. Mitch Garver. Bradish back to work. Out to center. Snyder settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now batting Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And now Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball. That one ripped. Baines sprinting after it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Rafael Devers up to hit. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and Devers is set down. Now batting Tristan Casas. He's already homered in this game. Backed off the plate that time.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
That one hit to right. Baines gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors. Back here at Fenway as we go to the top of the 4th. And now number 23 found back our way, and that's out of play. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Thomas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Robert makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom four, Joe stepping in for Boston. Luis Robert. The pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
They wasted no time in that at-bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. And you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. This one in the air. In position. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here now the Red Sox DH. Cedane Rafaela grounded out his first time. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Mitch Garver up to him here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. 1-2 to count. Rafaela off of first with 2 away. To third, Westburg. Zips it across. What a play. Inning over. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this. Back in Boston. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Baines takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That clips the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
On the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Red Sox leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Bounced up the middle. Cruz slings to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles held in check there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jaron Duran. And here it comes. In the air, right field. Baines gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 2. Out there to center. Snyder settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Red Sox go down 1. Bayo back to work. Right through there for a strike. Rutschman, a former All-Star, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Mountcastle stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Down the left field line. Base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Mountcastle at first, 1 gone. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strike.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And well, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Strike 2.
0-2.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around third. He'll score. It's 4-1. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but
that ends the inning, so we take a break. The O's add 1 on an RBI double. It's now 4-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eli Morgan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Casas in now, takes ball one off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Craig Kimbrell is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Towards first. Takes it himself. One up, one down. Fly ball down the line. Bain sprinting after it. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they don't get an out on the play. So a man aboard, and next for the Red Sox, O'Neill Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Throw over to Thomas. 3rd out. Top of inning number 7. Now Duke Snider. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's in there, and it's 1-1. High fly ball lifted into air right field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there are 2 down.
It gets talked about a lot, but it good high fastball in a 2-strike situation. It's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on. I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Grayson Rodriguez. He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the DH. Sid Dane Rafaela. And the pitch. And that's a little bit high. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Garver at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Race to right center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jarren Duran now at the plate. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Coming on for the Orioles, Craig Kimbrell.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
One down, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Big Dog's gotta eat. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 60 on the year. It's 8-1. Siggy, that's 449 career homers, and it ties him with both Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, you just named a pair of Hall of Fame players, so I think we know where he's headed after he retires. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So one out, nobody on. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Ripped on a line. Mountcastle makes the play, and there's two away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Robert now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground. Henderson over to first in time. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the eighth. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. First pitch just misses. Bayo still out there to pitch the eighth and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Durant makes the catch. One down. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Chases swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. The 1-2. In the air to left, down the line. Robert on the move. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And takes low for ball one. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it bangs off the monster. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
No ball.
Mountcastle at second with 2 down. And down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And the Orioles lead 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. Here comes a pitch. Outside low, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
At the belt and fires. That one back up the middle and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's going to be Cedane Rafaela. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Mountcastle makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Mitch Garver up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. On the ground to the left. They get the force, and that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dakota Hudson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the second baseman.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Hudson, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. 0-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Frank Thomas, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
Gosh, slider down and in from the same side thrower. There's really nothing you could do with that pitch. Just tip your cap.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snider. Outside low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. First ball game. And the Red Sox add another to their winning streak.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.